Gotta make sure we got it. Y'all thought I wasn't prepared. Y'all were foolish. They thought I wasn't gonna come here with milk. Dad brought milk. Dad has not one but two milks for you. Gamers be all like, oh, I want mommy's milkies. What they truly want is their father's approval. I'm here with it. Alright? It's all about the trickery. I'm in your heads. I'm out there. Alright, everyone on YouTube, I hope you moved over to the other stream. Okay, I forgot to do one thing. That's a box of milk. We wanted bag milk. Fucking cereal experiments lane looking ass bitch. Aw, man, I should play Duvet. Ah, so she was looking at the lights. What do you see? Again, those fucking weird. There's a term for that fucking style they have. Cause like a central atrium area that's supposed to allow you to see back in. But it's like a panopticoplex prison section. It's like fucking they're so oppressive. And these two-tone walls. They're gonna catch me in the projects. Milk outside a bag outside. A milk outside a bag of milk outside a bag of milk. It's milk time, gamers. They call me Mr. Fix-It. I'm out here gonna be looking like fucking what's his name from Holes. I'm walking to my room, trying to not look around. Trying not to look around. Playful shadows dance around me, here and there. They dash all over the walls, the ceiling. One of those shadows whizzes past me, touching my face ever so slightly. I smile and continue walking, paying it no mind. Sometimes it's so easy to lose self-control and track of time, spinning in a joyful dance. But I'm in a bit of a hurry here. Mom told me to go to bed. Dad's already back with the milk baby boys. I walk past the kitchen on the way to my room. The door is shut, but I can still feel the chilling air coming from the other side. My first thought is that there's a living corpse belonging to the keyhole, laughing mockingly. That's so silly. I'm absolutely sure we have no corpses in our kitchen. I know for sure that we never had any corpses in our kitchen. I'm absolutely sure that. Okay, Shinji ass running. I break into a run and dash towards the closed door. The shadows intensify their chaotic dance. Are they trying to stop me or calm me down? I don't know. It doesn't matter right now. Don't you get it? I wave my hand around as I run, trying to chase away my annoying pursuers. But then I suddenly realize that I won't be able to stop in time. I've got no other choice but to break the door now. If there's somebody inside, I'll surely scare them to death. Wait, how can I scare to death someone who's already dead? If it actually revives them. No. I don't want that. What do I do? I couldn't fully complete my thought when my shoulder hit the door and it flew open. As I expected, There was no living corpse inside, but there was a bag of milk I bought today, sitting right in the middle of the table, watching me with its unblinking eyes. I stare back. Nothing happens. Although, what exactly did I expect? Gratitude? Have I done something that warranted it? A bag of milk probably doesn't care whether it's on the shelf, in a store, on the table in my mom's kitchen. On the other hand, nobody would drink milk inside the store, which means I took it from the safest place in the world to the scary unknown. So sorry, you poor thing. Fucking lose. I mean, I'd take a milk and just pop a little straw in there, suck it up like a Capri Sun. So I'm not allowed in all of the Canadian grocery stores. They know me by name, by face. From New Brunswick to Saskatchewan, Nova Scotia to British Columbia. Prince Edward Island has my name on record. Every household. They don't put me on milk cartons for a reason. I'm afraid I'll drink it through my image. I turn away in shame and leave the room in a hurry. I only bring others trouble. I walk towards my room through a narrow corridor. I meet a familiar formless creature at the door. It locks me in its clutches and starts sniffing every inch of my body, like a hungry dog. Girl smell. I'm not struggling. I know it's useless. I just stay silent and endure its tight grip that stops me from moving. After sniffing from head to toe, the creature holds its ugly paws, bearing a single claw, thin and sharp, like a blade. Again? I stare questioning into the monster's bottomless eye sockets. Don't move! The creature squeezes my hands until my veins start bulging. I just keep staring into the black cavities where its eyes should be, ignoring all pain. I've promised so many times. Stay put! Oh, that's wrong voice. Stay put! The moment it says that, its claws pierces my arms. I don't feel anything other than the barely discernible crawling under my skin, and the ring of tightly sprung sinews. But then the claw injects its venom into me. It hurts! A white veil appears in front of my eyes. My fingers cramp and start twitching frantically. I lose control over my body and slowly slide to the floor, just like last time, but why do I feel so hot? I feel my blood boiling up. Strong shivers run through my body, paralyzing every single cell. My veins and arteries heat up, almost bursting from that pressure. I try screaming, but instead of producing words, I vomit thick, milky foam. Did she drink all the milk? Ooh, she's a Nova Scotia criminal, too. She ain't allowed in Toronto. Some just fucking same place in fucking Canada, except Quebec. Fuck Quebec. The creature notices it and throws itself at me in anger, grabbing me by the throat while keeping the poisonous claw inside my arm. Kill me! Kill me! Hysterical screams resound through the corridor. In a fit of madness, the creature starts scratching my neck. White splashes fly everywhere, hitting the walls with this loud sound, trying to imprint where every drop fell in my memory, so I could gather them all later. I need to remember. I need... A new wave of pain washes over me. Everything turns pitch black in an instant. Say it! I'll never drink the milk ever again! See, she drank the milk. Say it! I'll never drink milk ever again! Say it again! I'll never drink milk ever again! I'll never drink milk ever again! Well, you know, I bought the milk. Looks like you can't drink my milk. Look how perfect she is. Oh, my depressed schizophrenic Eastern European woman, I'll save you. Finally get to my room. I'm so tired of all this fuss. Thankfully, I still feel comfy and warm in my room. Even the weird sounds coming from the outside don't make me anxious at all. Mom told me to go to bed, so I need to perform all the needed preparations. I've washed my face, and now I'm standing in front of the mirror with a toothbrush in mouth. I look at my reflection. It shows absolutely no desire to sleep. Yeah, I get how you feel. And there was a time when the last minutes before I sleep were my favorite time of the day. I loved anticipating the inevitable moment. Oh, Mom about beat my ass again. When the reality and the dream world would clash. Woke up for that moment's sake. Lived through the day for it. My biggest dream was to sleep all day long. It would have been so cool. But the dreams always slowly but surely slipped away. As if somebody fished them out of my head, one after another, until nothing was left. I have to sleep again, even though I don't feel any need for it. God damn. After finishing with my face, I usually reach out for my pills. It's funny, but I have no idea how they work separately, since I always swallow them as a bunch without thinking. I want to have a better look at it, to twirl it between my fingers, to chew on it. I'd do anything to stall for just a little more time. A smooth, protruded red capsule is looking at me. It's covered in a murky, semi-transparent film. I can still discern its contents. So what do we have inside you? Gently pressing the capsule from both sides, and to my surprise, it sounds to be soft and squishy. Press hard and the capsule pops. Sticky, bright red liquid pours out. Filthy! Filthy! The pill flies straight to the waste bin, and I start rigorously washing my hands. No, there's no way I'm drinking that! This was a flat pill of the same blood-red color. There were some letters printed out on it. Oh, I get it. This is the medicine that makes me really sleepy. But it's not the type of sleep I want. That's not it at all. It's fake. No. I don't even want to look at it. The pill flies in the waste bin as well. The next half an hour goes by in a similar fashion. I study every pill from all sides, and then I find a reason not to swallow it. I hit my own medicine instead, and enjoy swallowing them one after another, letting myself drown in their healing effects. Okay, she's a crystal earth healing girl. Very high level crazies. Again, I gotta get my hands. My hands are not in view. We take these crystal high healing girls. What we gotta do is, see, they're out here rotating incorrectly on the Earth's axis. So you gotta fix them. You gotta first go at a perpendicular. You gotta smack them with that Uranus. Was it Uranus? Yeah, Uranus sideways. Make them rotate correctly by making them rotate incorrectly. Easy fix. Trust me. These are board certified fixes. I am board certified. Trust on me. On God. PhD. Hey, my neck doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my hands doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my head doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my heart doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my stomach doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my eyes don't hurt anymore. How come I didn't think of this earlier? It's so simple. I need to brag about it to someone right away. But not to my mom. She'll just scold me. She's sure I'm already sleeping anyway. I don't want to disturb her without reason. Think of something myself. Besides, I just really want some small talk. Wonder, who's going to be my conversation partner? Must astral project into the crazy woman's room. Must astral project into her room. This is the opposite of virtual sin and forgiveness. Fucking real blessing. What was it? Real blessing revocation. Bah. Hey. Oh, I got pick. Clap that on. Hey. Hey, long time no see. It hasn't even been an hour, dummy. There you go, bullying me again. Aren't you even a little bit happy? Not even the slightest bit? I'm pretty exhausted after today. Well, I guess you are too. That's not true. You need to go. Should I have done this as sex? Should I just be plapping the whole way? I don't want to do it again. This is all new content. You need to go to bed. No, you've been in control for way too long already. It's my turn now, alright? Nah, come all squared. I gotta take over. Eyes glowing. I'll just stay silent until the medicine's effects wear off. How about that? Hey, you can't do that. You need to do your best to make me feel better. That's exactly what I'm doing. What a bully. Actually, why am I even worried about this? In reality, I don't need you at all. I'm so energetic, and I feel great. Which means I can do anything. I don't like this bitch talking by me. I can't. And you can only watch and agonize over your uselessness. I can imagine how angry you are right now. What made you so happy all of a sudden? You gotta think here. What's that? What made you so happy all of a sudden? And why would I be sad? For yourself a couple of hours ago? I don't know what you mean. Stop lying. I still understand. However, unlike you, I won't forget that pathetic, snotty girl for a long time. She just whines and whines all the time. Don't even try ruining my mood. I want to have fun while we're together, alright? So you're the one calling the shots now. Yeah! Well, let's see how long you can last. We'll see. Yeah. Am I really that pathetic? Say something. I can feel tears shooting down my cheeks, hang from my chin, and then falling on my clothes, burning holes in them. That was fast. Not expected. At least I tried. Go wash your face, then we'll decide what to do with you. From a mirror again. I keep staring at my reflection, trying not to get distracted by the sneering looks the walls are giving me. Trying not to drown in their giggling. But then, being the mirror also shows me a creepy smile. Bares her teeth at me. Shut my eyes, but that doesn't help. It wouldn't have helped even if I sunk through the floor. I start counting in my mind. 2 squared. 2 by 2 squared. A square. Come on, squared. A square pyramid. Squared. A pyramidal structure cubed. A pyramidal structure hypercubed. I feel better. But my head is splitting apart now. Now we come back in. Hey, baby girl. Sorry for being rude. It's not your fault. It's never your fault. Good, good. Make sure she knows it's never your fault. These are some techniques. Write these down. Write these notes down. Dad's here to teach. Big Unk is here to train. Fine. You can keep on blaming yourself, but don't overdo it. I don't know why, but I thought I'd be able to. But I thought I'd be able to take control. I was almost ready to. I was sure I'd be able to change something. After all, I was able to buy milk, you know. Yeah, you ought to know how challenging it was. away the medicine. What a stupid decision, right? Whatever it was your decision. Doesn't even matter? Yes. And what do you think? Now, don't hit him with that. What do you think? Don't be a psychologist. Those guys are fucking nerds. They know absolutely nothing what they're doing. All they do is ask questions back. Anyone can do that. Hit him with them strong, detailed yes. Somehow I found it hard to believe. Why did you do that? I felt like I'd be able to fight on my own. It's true. The pain subsided for a bit at that time. Now I feel it in triple in force. It hurts so bad. You know what to do. Dejected, I reached for the shelf with my medicine. Swallowed pills one after another, chasing away the unpleasant visions that keep floating up my memory. It's a cool eye, nice and creepy. Yet, my mind still draws a terrifying picture. Lumps of coagulated blood and transparent coating travel down my esophagus, scratching its soft walls, leaving behind furrows. I shake my head violently. I don't care if it makes me feel dizzy or worsens my pain. I just don't want to think about something so repulsive. You still haven't changed. What do you mean? You're afraid of being alone. It's worrying you much more than pain. Yeah, I guess. I toss the last pill into the air and catch it in my mouth. Is that Mum there? Is that Mum there in the background? I lie on the floor. I look at the ceiling. Am I blocking anything? I am blocking it. Fuck. I've been blocking text this whole time. Hold on. That shit does not rotate. Hold on. Does it really not rotate? I think I just did the wrong thing. There we go. See? That's what. Now I'm looking the right way. Don't let me block this text. This is the story. I clearly hear water running in the metal pipes up there. I hear the cracking of concrete blocks that will someday surely fall on my head. I'm not afraid of that at all. I can imagine my death coming from above. Rather, it's rearing its claws from somewhere below, waiting for me to lose focus. Feeling a little mad. Do you want to talk about it? No, I've had enough of talking. What do you want then? I just want to lie down for a bit. Even if the ceiling is bound to collapse, it won't be today. Can you stay silent, please? I need to get my thoughts in order. Carefully extract thoughts that are yet to be fully formed from my head. Lay them out on the ceiling in orderly rows. Now it's my corkboard. First of all, let's take a look at this room from the vertical. Alright, we know from like this area she has like a laptop, she had a little something. But she has a sink here. Full running water. There's an AC unit. There's a balcony door. Yeah, that's a balcony door. I think her door outside is here. We're looking at maybe like, what, 2 tatami mats? I don't even think proper. Anyway, she's living in a fucking closet. This is a fucking side bathroom. That's why she's sleeping on the floor. Makes her easier to fix. In hopes of seeing the whole picture, I switched them from one place to another, piled them on top of each other, scattered them around. At the end, I throw them off with my hand, annoyed, and start over. I can't do it. I mean, yeah, you're fucking trying to do some made up shit. She's out here thinking she's Rain Man. I can put all the stuff in my head and do that. You're not Rain Man. You're not him. You'll never be him. He's the greatest I'll ever be. You can always imagine your thoughts as something small and swarming. Like, who the fuck says that? Like cockroaches. Who the fuck offers that fucking advice? I'm gonna do it. But who does that? Like cockroaches. Do worms. It's funny. Ew. I hate cockroaches. Can I make them fireflies? Yeah, I don't really mind either way. I'm just trying to, get you to think about bugs. Oh, yeah. The fucking floating lights. I prefer trains. And they're making sounds. They're gonna start shooting laser beams at you. I know this situation. I know this mental state. I have time to blink before my thoughts. They're fireflies now. Start whirring all over the ceiling in their own accord, forming whimsical patterns. I can only observe them and wait for the right moment. It's just, that moment doesn't come. The mocking sounds of flapping wings coming from the ceiling make me start losing my patience. Enough! I hate you! Away! I hate you! I gotta do my shit in reverse now, so it works with this fucking thing. Now you're doing right, and I gotta go left. Fucking backwards. When actually, this is the proper. Was I flipped this whole time? I was. Huh. The camera was flipped the whole time. Now I know. I spring to my feet and scream at the top of my lungs. The firefly scat. Oh, Mom's gonna come and beat the shit out of you. Good job. Let's start over. No way. Unstable behavior makes you look bad. I don't give a damn. So that doesn't bother you? Should it? Yes. What do you want me to do then? I don't know. It's up to you. You're at it again. What do you mean? Never mind. I've changed my mind anyway. Please don't stay silent for this long anymore. I'm having a hard time without your help. The dentist system. This is... Oh, man. I should have gotten the dentist system as a chart. Hold on, let me get that. Give me a second. Do I have one for just fucking image? I'm fucking... I need to... add... The fuck did this thing save as? And what kind of file? Hold on, I gotta go save this thing again. of AVIF file. The U.S. government did not want it. So everyone, right here, we're working through the dentist system. I've already demonstrated value. I've gotten her to buy her stuff, buy her milk. Engaged physically. You may not think I have, but I helped her move, saved her from a train, physically in different ways, all right? Nurturing dependency. Well, we're obviously looking at the nurturing dependency. Neglect? Oh, hell yeah, do I neglect. And we're on our way to inspire hope. Once we've inspired hope, we're on the final part of the dentist system. And I think you know what S stands for. Say become. Just play it for me. So we gotta go on. Fine. Raise my eyes to look at the ceiling once more. Sadly, all my fireflies seem to be hiding somewhere. I need to find them. I glance around the room. There are too many places for a creature as small as a firefly to hide here. They can be anywhere. Suddenly I hear a deafening rumble. The clock just hit midnight. It's so late already, but I can't go to bed right now. Dependency. Will you help me? Please tell me you will help me. Hold on. Come on. Stop bullying me. You promised to talk to me. What were you thinking while lying on the floor? What do you mean? You should know better than anyone else. That's the thing. I have no idea. This is weird. Gotta throw a little bit of neglect back in there. Will you help? Will you tell me? Well, looks like we got the ending. Is that Mom? I roll my sleeves and start rubbing my eyes intensely. They're so itchy. Why are you crying? My eyes are itchy. Did he bring milk? Did you drink milk? I wonder if I tear out all my eyelashes, one after another, will my eyes stop itching? I wonder if I tear out my all my eyelashes one after another. All my eyelashes one after another. If I tear out my eyelashes one after another. What have you done? I need to gather the glass, and then I need to have a bath, and then... Here. Drink some milk. No! I died. First death, I died and felt something. We're doing great. We're doing great. Remember the system. Remember the system. I stand in the middle of the room, my mouth agape, gasping for air. I think I was just experiencing death. I don't know any other way to explain what happened. Well, that was surely something. You tell me or not? About what? Let's look for the fireflies instead. Look how fucking smug she looks. We're gonna screenshot that fucking smug look. That's a gamer smug. Like, yeah, I play video games. You're acting weird. Help me instead of running your mouth. I've already had enough adventures before bed. I need to gather my thoughts quickly and go to bed. And my thoughts are hiding from me. To be honest, I have no idea where to look for them. Neither. Guess we'll have to tear the whole place apart. No. If I make even the smallest messes here, I'll feel really bad. All things should stay in their places, and that's it. Why? You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. I don't, and I won't. Right then. So we need to find a bunch of tiny insects inside a mountain of junk without moving anything even an inch. Yeah. My oh my. I have an idea. Last time, becoming a visual novel character helped me achieve my goal. Now I want to become a point-and-click adventure game character. You know, those games have moments when you just look at different objects and something inevitably happens. It sounds so fun. And what about the things you use regularly? Do you refuse to touch them as well? It'd make it even more interesting. This is so childish. And wanna know what's the best part? You'll be the one doing it. Oh no. Oh yes. I start panicking as soon as I get in a multiple choice situation. I'll just keep changing my mind and I end up crying and running away. Do you want that to happen? You're such a handful. Clearly proving what you're able to make decisions. Do what you want. I go to the middle of the room and look around. Where would I hide if I were a tiny firefly? This is so thrilling. My heart gets warmer from the pleasant anticipation. Hey. What? Look down. I look down. After a moment, a small ball of light and warmth crawls out from under my sweater. Wowie! Wowie. I carefully grab the firefly, it pleasantly scorching me to the touch. Put it on my shoulder. I'm sorry, little guy. Time to come home now. So as an order, the firefly slowly drifts up, circles my head for a bit, and then flies into my ears with the speed of a bullet. It tickles. One down. Let's look for the others. Yeah. I was hoping I was going to actually point and click. Oh no, I get what I wished for. I can actually point and click. What are those? Those are the photos of my best memories. But they're blank. I stared at them so intently that I burned them with my eyes. Now they're just covering the cracks of the walls. Cracks. Forget it. Are we continuing the search or what? Okay, we are. I look up toward a very high place under my ceiling. I can hear a countless number of small legs marching inside the AC unit. Oh well. What happened? Fireflies can't be friends with cockroaches. We better look somewhere else. Cockroaches be there. Have you forgotten? You were the one who told me to think of my thoughts as cockroaches. Yes, but they became fireflies afterwards. But cockroaches don't disappear just like that. So they occupied this place. You understand now? I do. Whenever I think she'll manifest. Are you serious? What's wrong? Just think about it. That'd be looking weird. I mean, yeah, that just looks normal. That's how it looks in Eastern Europe. You've just obviously never been to Eastern Europe. Just think about it. How would fireflies be attracted to light? I think they're quite self-sufficient already in that regard. Well, if they purposely want to lower their self-esteem. The book bag. I look down. My school bag, worn down and silly, is almost screaming of its own uselessness. Another angle, it looks like its full belly. Its contents are also regurgitating, decomposing, and turning to sticky, mushy substance. What a cool image. I need to remember this. Totally not cool. Tell me what's inside your bag instead. Nothing special, mostly just all sorts of books. I've taken all the pens and notebooks out of there, and I'm not interested in anything else. You used to go to school, didn't you? Yeah, I did. I had a blast all the way. I'm sure you understood my question. You think everything in my life should be doom and gloom? Well, you're wrong. Alright, alright. What did you like the most there? Well, the rooms were really bright, not like at home. That's it? Don't rush me. Let me remember. Well, the beds were also soft, and the food was nice. By the way, I attended all the classes. The others always skipped. Probably got told off so hard. Smiled gently, absorbing more memories. You never graduated, though. Yeah. Do you remember the last day there? It was a normal day. Dad picked me up earlier than usual. He told me that I'm already too old for school curriculum. I also realized that some time ago. The tasks were way too easy. Then we got into a car and went home. Mom greeted us there. We had dinner and went to our rooms. I guess that day had absolutely no special meaning for you. Like I told you, it was just a normal day. Okay. Tell me about it again. Wasn't really that bad. Please. Fine. That day, Dad picked me up from school early and explained to me that I need to grow up. It's not like I could completely grasp what he meant. Either way, I didn't resist. We got into the car and went home. Mom greeted us there. We had dinner together and went our separate rooms. Satisfied? Tell me about it again. Dad dragged me out of the school building while I was scratching and biting. Teachers didn't interfere. It seemed ordinary for them. Who knows what the little brat has done? Then he pushed me into the car and he drove me home in complete silence. Mom greeted us there. We had dinner together and went to our separate rooms. Let's not discuss that further. No. You'll tell me again. Alright, where are we on the dentist system? Neglect, but also nurture. Now, also, actually, engage physically. That's a classic dentist system. I think the revived dentist system also, mentally. Engage mentally. Shut your N-word up. Dad bought milk on our way home. Again. I hate milk so much. Mom was not home. Again. I hate Mom so much. What happened next? Suddenly I feel someone's eyes on my back. I know that these moments should never ever be ignored. I turn around. But there's nothing there. What happened next? Everything that happened next happened after something. Now let's everything that happened after what happened. I look at my bag again. Light pouring into the room through the window's glints and the metal parts. There's also a shower underneath it, which means it's real. It's real, sadly. Whatever. I don't care anyway. I almost ended up kicking the bag in a fit of sudden anger, but I managed to stop myself in the nick of time. Move it even an inch, the whole picture will collapse. I'll go blind. It's already happened countless times. When you'll go blind. I've spent months memorizing the location of every item in my room. That's why I can see them so clearly and vividly. You don't get it. Look at your feet. I look down and see a small insect is crawling towards me from my bag. It's very glowing, and it can't even fly. Guess that firefly is really tired. Bend down and pick it up. The firefly starts glowing brightly as soon as I touch it. Then flies up. There you go, boy. Good job. Doing a victory lap around the room, it flies towards me in high speed. I shut my eyes, anticipating the firefly to enter my ear. That's exactly what happens. After it gets inside, it buzzes for a little while, and then goes silent. This one's kind of sad. Bye. Doesn't matter. What matters is that it's no longer alone. Sure. Let's continue searching. Set that radio. I like this music more. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Flow it through me. Swing it up. Bust it down. Break it down. It's a song. It's the music. It's the mood. It's on the grooving. It's the music. Bust that move. It's time to grooving. That's music right there. What's funny about that? I imagine myself being a firefly as looking straight at a giant fan. And I'd be so jealous. The only thing preventing it from flying is a cage that's locked in and the cable. It's like an inmate, if you think about it. It's so sad. Yeah. Let's continue searching. What's she reading? It's my sketchbook. Half its pages are blank, which means it'll still be good for a couple of years. I draw that rarely. Why? Isn't that obvious? If I run out of pages, I'll have to buy a new sketchbook. I can't get to the stationery store on foot. I'll have to take the bus. Do you even realize what kind of nightmare that can turn into? Maybe you can ask your mom to buy you one. By what? Ask whom? Can you even form coherent sentences? Don't play dumb. Ask your mom to buy you a notebook instead. Instead? So I'm going to perform a string of actions, but you're also telling me to do one instead of another? Then how would I decide which action to take? You're so dyslexic. The smug as she calls me dyslexic. She's trying to gaslight the gaslight. I am her, and I will break her. The Dennis system. And you're a tough case. You lack empathy. Is that my fault? I am empathy. As an empath. Get closer to the sketchbook. Stepping over the wires, the sleeping bag, the cracks in the laminate, and the window's reflections. The sketchbook is lying on the stool. For my height, it seems like the stool is missing 2 legs. I squat and look again. All the legs are in place. Am I about to think of an interesting allegory? Oh, let's not go there, okay? Stand up and study the sketchbook from inches away. Its pages are pure white. The last drawing is buried by the previous page, the way it should be. Too bad. I'd love to see it. Maybe next time. A sudden gust of chilly wind breaks in the room and makes the pages rustle. Oh no! I shut my eyes. Instinctive sound of pages turning echoes with my headache in my head. Echoes headaches with headache in my head. I know what's going to happen. The rustling has stopped. Even though the wind is still howling from every direction, it can only mean one thing. The notebook is open on the first page. If I wait a little longer, the wind will close it. I won't have to look. If I wait a little longer. If I wait. Open your eyes. No! It's okay. Just do it. No, Wayne. I know you're lying. Calm down. Let's go. No! Calm down. No! Calm down. No! Calm down. No! Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Fine. I open my eyes with utmost caution. The notebook is still open in the middle. No drawings. Nothing. The pages are still pure white. Did I imagine it? I don't know. Did you? You're the smart one here. You tell me. Nurture dependence. Dependence. Okay, I would keep coming back to that educational slides. I don't think y'all are taking notes. Next time, don't close your eyes. What did you? I couldn't finish speaking because the pages started moving again. Don't close your eyes. Don't make me do it. I'm scared. Trust me. Rustling grows louder. The pages lift up. I can almost see the outlines of drawings on previous pages. No way. Everything that's in the past should stay in the past. You couldn't convince me. That's it. I'm closing my eyes. Look. Look there. Barely visible light seeps through the pages. Every new gust becomes brighter and brighter. A firefly! Wind immediately stops. For a moment, the world sinks to perfect silence. Only for a moment. The buzz that's always been haunting me fills the surroundings. It doesn't matter now. Goodness gracious, little boy. You made me so scared. Firefly blinks, flies up and enters my ear, buzzing loudly all the way. I spend some time looking for the perfect spot in my head, but then buzzing dies down. Are you okay? I'm running short on time, so let's continue searching. Play me music. Yeah, that's that dark trance I want. Ooh, I'm a, ooh, I'm a, ooh, I'm a, ooh. Fuck you. That's the house music the kids be talking about. Checking something. And yeah, we good. Just checking YouTube. Now let's talk about plans. Let's talk about your plans. We're gonna work our way down. Right. Insects enjoy pollinating the flowers and stuff like that. Yeah, I guess. I get close to the flower shelf. Sniff around. The leaf smells of dust and cardboard. And death. You know those plants are long dead, right? I'm not sure if that plant will be able to attract any insects. Well, kind of don't have a choice here, you know? Still, you're right. Let's continue searching. Why don't you just throw them out? Weren't you listening to me at all? Alright. Ooh, the vents. I missed the vents. It's not easy to get out of here. Okay. We're going for the alarms. Look at the alarm clock. Time continues its unstoppable flow. It's so late. Are you tired? You bet I am. Out of a theatric yawn and hold out my arms to the sides. Yawn! 1, 2. I raise them above my head. 3, 4. Maybe a little workout will help me freshen up. Good idea. Maybe the exercise you've been taught. I think so. Take a hesitant stance. What was it? Heels together, toes apart? Whatever. I'll go with that. Count down 5 minutes. Fine. You have a clock right in front of you, right? Though. I can't look at its hands for too long. At first I feel like they start moving in the wrong direction. And they disappear altogether. And then things always get messy. Last time I saw a pair of eyes on the clock face. And also, I used to hear voices back in the day. They pleaded for help, I think. What a mess. What truly a mess. It's a mess, right? A mess. Well, are you counting down? My God, finally. What do you mean? I was trying to get through to you for a half hour. Huh? Forget it. Do you see the firefly? No. Let's continue searching then. The internet's a dangerous thing. I look at my laptop. I haven't touched it for years, so it's covered in a layer of dust as thick as my finger. Bizarre item. I fear it. Bye. It's a long and boring story. Wonderful. Tell me about it. I insist. I don't remember how it appeared in my room. One of my parents probably bought it here because they couldn't find a better place for it. They didn't prohibit me from using it. On the other hand, they encouraged me to do so. Sure, I've spent my whole days in front of the screen. Games, drawing, engineering calculator, 3D modeling. Gamer. I'm kind of one of those computer girls. I'm kind of one of those fucking girl failures. So much fun stuff to do. You had amusing hobbies. Yeah, I did. Before entering the web. Imagine this. Your hamster that lives underground. You have everything for comfortable life. Living. Do you imagine? Did you imagine? I've imagined it. As always, your analogies are spot on. Okay, I imagined. Alright, so your hamster that lives underground. You have everything for comfortable living, okay? Okay. Wonderful. And here's the situation. Your hamster that lives... Okay, I got it. Do you want to talk about something else? Yeah. I'll return the subject anyway. On one wonderful day, someone digs you up from the hamster house and brings you to the pet store. Now your new home is in a cage. It's way more comfortable and warm compared to the underground. And the most important part, you have a lot of neighbors here. Their cages are identical to yours. The other hamsters look identical to you too. It means you're all the same. Apart from the fact that they were born at the shop. You'll ask, what does that indicate? I'll tell you, nothing at all. I forgot what I was talking about. Gosh. Okay, let's start over. This time I'm trying to avoid stupid hamster analogies. You know I'm not at fault here. So, I had a lot of friends online. Tens, hundreds of them. Impossible to count. Is it impossible though? I had exactly 317 of them. Although I guess nobody counts the exact number of hamsters when they walk into a pet shop. Hey, don't get distracted. Alright. For my 317 friends, 68 were into gaming, just like me. 130 of them like drawing, just like me. The remaining 119 were into calculators and 3D modeling, equally. And when I say equally, I don't mean 59 and a half friends on each side. Alright? You can split numbers evenly no problem, but math doesn't work like that when it comes to friends. A major conundrum, right? Come on, let's get to the point. I knew, of course, that no real people exist on the web. I also understood that all of my friends die the moment I turn off my laptop. But I still wasn't even a bit worried. Why? Do you know what computer programs consist of? It's a combination of numbers. Which means my friends are also numbers. Isn't that amusing? Not really. Why do you call them your friends? I mean, everyone who shares my interests is my friend. I don't care whether they know about my existence or not. Anyway, as I was saying, every program has its own algorithm and purpose. It's a mathematical formula. And if you solve that formula, you'll be able to predict the program's behavior at any moment. The longer you speak, the less I follow. You don't need to follow me around. Just listen. I sit on the floor and the laptop screen ends up right in front of me. The only thing reflected in it is my dim face. A web person is just a random picture and a random string of letters. Words and actions from a web person are just executable code. Hey. Let me know if you need to take a break. One day, someone appeared, and the point on my laptop was always on. There are no real people on the web, but he was good at pretending. At some point, I let him trick me. Hey, look at me. Huh? Suddenly, a firefly slowly crawls out the laptop's vent grill. Reach for it, and it gets on top of my palm, blinking all the while. I think it's trying to say something. I can see that myself. If only I knew that. What? It's like a cipher. Don't you want to crack it? I changed my mind. I absolutely no desire to find out what it wants to say. The firefly stops glowing for a moment. After that, it starts glowing again, as if coming back to its senses. For some time, it thinks about the further course of action. It flies up and dashes into my ear. Let's continue searching. What about your story? You must be mad for me for interrupting you. I'm sorry. If you do everything right, I'll finish my story. Maybe. Do you promise? I promise. And if you forget, then remind me with a code word, for example. What code word? I'll think of one later. And for now, let's keep searching for my fireflies. I doubt it. All the compartments are locked. What if? I don't even want to think about what's inside. Who knows what I'll end up imagining? The bed. This is my sleeping bag. It's soft and warm. I'm sure there's no living creature be able to resist the temptation to spend a minute or two inside. They'd want to dig deeper into it with a couple of favorite items. Close their eyes and then... Hey, did you fall asleep? Huh? I gently slapped my cheeks to return myself to senses. It's already way past midnight. Usually I'd be sleeping like a log at this time. But right now I can't. Let's continue searching. Maybe you'll find something inside. My thoughts don't have a feature of putting to sleep. Quite the contrary. They always cause insomnia, just like tonight. What? I said searching here is meaningless. The umbrella emanates a faint scent of coolness. No wonder it's the only thing that defends me against the thunderclouds that gather under my ceiling. It's such a blessing that it can do it without my help. Holy shit, I was illiterate. Still, a firefly won't hide in a place like that. I'll catch a cold and be unable to fly. You don't want to check it? Why? I'm sure we won't find anything there. I tilt my head backwards and almost fall over. The closet is hanging under the ceiling, and at least 300 feet off the floor. Are you joking? Even though it's my room, not everything here is for me to use. Whatever. I don't care. Yeah, I don't care at all. Like, totally. I'm definitely not worried. Not even the littlest bit. Not even the littlest bit. Not even for 1,000%. That's how much I just don't care. Hey, I'm not even done telling you how much I don't care. From this moment on, I'm ignoring you. No, you don't. Then act normal. Neglect. We will hit everything. Turn my eyes towards the inconspicuous shelf near the mirror. There's a glass with a toothbrush sitting on it, and small towels hanging nearby. What a wonderful sight. My fireflies are smart and good. They would never get in there. They know about personal hygiene. Okay, let's look somewhere else. Your usual notebook page is glued to the wall with duct tape. Numbers are drawn to them. It's the only kind of information I can take in without trouble. Dosage and side effects? Yeah. Thought you knew them by heart. Yeah. This is not your handwriting, is it? Of course it's not. Shaky broken lines, ugly numbers. It's not right. More like claw marks. Don't forget to thank your mom. I don't need your advice. My scream makes the pages restlessly. After a moment, a firefly appears from underneath one of them. So looking around in a businesslike manner, takes off in a businesslike flight and ends up entering my businesslike ear. Hey, let's continue searching. Drugs. Look at the amount of pills. It makes me feel dizzy. I don't want to think about it. I don't... What's wrong? I almost skipped my dose for today. How reckless. I could have died. Calm down. I've already fixed that. Yes, because you ordered me to. Things have been a lot worse. Yeah. I heave a deep sigh. Come closer, extend my hand. Oh, it's warm. With those words leave my lips, one of the balls overturns. Pills rains down from it, and along with them, a firefly! Hooray! After circling above my head a couple of times, it finally lands my palm. The firefly rushes up my arm, and upon reaching my shoulder, it crawls straight to my ear. Mine becomes a bit clearer. Take your pills. Get close to a waistbin. Look inside it with curiosity. Pill packaging, notebook pages, and other garbage. Boring. There's nothing here. Indeed, no self-respecting firefly would hide in a heap of garbage. Can't disagree with you here. Darkness bin. I can't pick the darkness bin. I want to pick the darkness bin. Alright, we'll finish searching. You found all the fireflies. Amazing. I guess... I managed to gather my thoughts, but something still worries me. On the other hand, I wasn't supposed to be happy anyway. Why not? If I lose something and then find it, it's just going back to the starting point. No changes at all. A zero sum. Happiness is always about being positive, right? You shouldn't think too much. It hurts you. We're always jumping back to these two. These two ends need to be constantly thrown back inside, and then inspired hope. You gotta sprinkle a little bit. You gotta sprinkle hope, inspired hope, like PCP or crack for in Kensington. Just a little bit on the side, so we get through the day. Want to sleep? But you get some fresh air before sleeping. What do you mean? Well, go to the balcony, breathe in some air. Well, those words triggered a panic attack in me. Subconsciously step away from the balcony. I don't think it's a good idea. Why? This may sound silly, but I feel like someone is watching me. There's no way someone cares about you that much. Just for a couple of minutes, okay? My apartment building looks like a bottomless cooking pot. Instead of soot, it has hundreds of concrete metal boxes in its walls. There are lights in the windows. Their muffled voices come from the inside. The howling wind spirals and splits into hundreds of independent streams. It's like it wants to be heard by every person living here. It feels so lonely, living in endless silence. The apartment building is pretty weird, isn't it? I could see the horizon from my windows before, and the building grew for miles in both directions. I guess at some point it circled around and closed on itself. Nothing unusual about it. How do you feel? Oh no, the black sun! I definitely feel... sometimes that's more than enough. Hey, they have an eclipse also! Still, you're anxious, aren't you? Of course. Moreover, completely terrified. Is it that obvious? Look in every direction, but not up. Ah, this... I've already told you, haven't I? About what? You know, small stuff. Can small stuff make you terrified? It's hard to explain. I clip the metal railings and let my legs hang down. Sneak short glances at the abyss from time to time. Applies with angry, cold breath. That's how he interacts, like old friends. Sometimes I feel like the whole world pretends to be crazy. So it's trying to make me believe in something that doesn't exist. That's weird, isn't it? Yes, but at the same time, it makes me feel a little bit happy. Everything around me was created for my sake, to deceive, trick, confuse me. If that's true, I guess I'm not so crazy myself after all. Believing in this is the definition of craziness. You're probably right. Another gust of wind blasts against the pot's walls, smashing the glass to dust and blowing away the concrete crust. I, on the other hand, feel a gentle breeze that only ruffles my hair. I still haven't come up with a code word. You're the one who wants to remember your promise. You don't need a code word anymore. I don't like when this happens. I want to remember certain things only when I want to. Nonetheless, you've made that promise. I'll keep it, but you need to keep it in mind that, from this moment on, every word will bring me pain. Bend down and imagine falling to the abyss. Exactly 2 minutes before I meet my end. friend online. My best friend, even though the combination of letters he used instead of his name wasn't that cool. And the combination of pixels he had instead of his photo was also boring and unattractive. Well, it's so strange and wrong. Breaking the rules of being online. Why was he doing that? Maybe his code was a few lines short. I don't quite get what you mean. I could tell you about those rules. Can't find them anywhere. I'm smart, so I figured them out myself. Although, I'm not sure if I should divulge them. Why? When I try to say what I think out loud, I tend to make mistakes. If I make just a single one, everything that comes after contradicts my thoughts. And I put the opposite position. And I don't want that. Where's that logic? It'd be better for you to keep your mouth shut forever. Yeah, that's my dream. Keep my mouth shut and never get up from bed. Never see or hear anything. Just dream on and on. Oh, why is everything so terrible? Don't get distracted. So what was that about your friend? My friend? Ah, yes. He was brazen enough to... Come on, gather your thoughts. He somehow made me believe that he was real. He kept describing someone else's life to me in detail, as if it was him. And he expected me to do the same. And then I told him everything about myself, while hiding a single thing. I grip my teeth, the wind whips my face without mercy. It slices my skin in uneven stripes, as if it's a piece of thin cloth. He knew more about me than anybody else in the world. You know what he did? Yes. Sending an army of bots to harass me was probably fun. What's most important, it was a win-win situation. They spawn here and there, simple bits of code that are effortless to run. No wonder the algorithm assigns the pattern more often than the others from the list. Text and video generators get to work at the same time. My name surfaces on the web more and more. It's unbearable. Unbearable. Around every corner, every balcony, ceiling, attic, wall, I always feel many pairs of watchful eyes directed at me. And now they watch me from the screens. But I'll put an end to it. I decided a long time ago. Though, I only decided that only. Body finally crashes to the ground, smashing to millions of tiny pieces like porcelain. It's my second death for today already. I'm cold. Let's go back inside. I returned to my room. Thankfully, it hasn't changed one bit during the minutes I was outside. Hold on, give me a second. I just sent a message. Return to my room. Thankfully, it hasn't changed one bit during the minutes I was outside. Without a second thought, I go toward my laptop and yank the power cable from the outlet. That's it. That's it. That's it. What are you going to do? This is a silly question. I'm going to sleep, of course. Hoping that tomorrow will only come after a year or a decade. Imagining myself to be outside of my mortal shell, but at the same time still being me. Ridiculous. Like milk outside a bag of milk. And yet... You don't have to talk out loud for me to understand that you're worried about me. I know that already. I also know that our time is running short. Take another pill? Of course not. In fact, I won't take it tomorrow either. And the day after tomorrow. And never ever. That's a goodbye then. No. I have one more small favor to ask. A really small one. What is it? I blurted out way too much today. A lot of stuff I'd want to forget forever. I don't blame you. But was it really necessary? You'll see tomorrow. No, I wouldn't be able to sleep like this. Fine. Just a favor. I nervously scratch my wrist and bite my lower lip. No, scratch my fucking head. Eat a fucking dandruff. Wait a minute. You're afraid to tell me? Yes! I'm also scared that something bad might happen if I tell you. I'm also scared that when something bad happens, something way worse will happen. That's good. Stop. I get it already. Still, I won't leave you alone until you tell me. Bully? No, you. I crawl into my sleeping bag. The lower part of the room is very cold. I'm here to wrap myself into blankets, even though the electric heater is working hard to keep me warm. I'm sad because the dreams just won't come anymore. You won't believe me if I tell you how I dealt with it at first. Of course I'll believe you. I know it was a joke. Well, anyway, I washed my face, brushed my teeth, lied down, and started imagining that I'm watching a dream. I didn't sleep at all, of course, and always looked sleepy in the morning. After a week of insomnia, I started feeling weird and seeing things. Letters floating in the air, strange silhouettes that appeared in the most unexpected of places, bulging eyes with trembling pale pupils. It was scary, you know. And one day I almost died. I was caught in the middle of the room and couldn't move for a while. Then silhouettes, layers and eyes were hanging over me and hissing. It was horrible. And well-deserved, I guess. I felt like I was caught in the biggest lie in the world. Yes, it felt exactly like that. After that, I stopped. But the silhouettes, letters, and eyes stayed here. Guess they like this place. They always follow my wake, peeping at me. I'm kind of scared of them. I can't even argue with them. But today, well, I still too scared to tell me. Of course, they're still listening, you know. Use your hands. All right. Start chaotically twirling my fingers with enthusiasm, forming complex shapes. Oh wait, I got called out for doing gang signs last time. Whoopsie-doo. Whoopsie-doo. Running that shit, you know. You want me to tell you a bedtime story? Shh. I was trying so hard here. Don't you get it? They'll hear you. Relax. Nobody can hear you. So what do you say? I'd be happy to. I have no idea how to tell them. Oh, it's incredibly easy. Just talk about something without stopping. Sounds silly. But it's not. I'm meaningless. You don't know what you're talking about. I know enough to realize that I'll just end up wasting time. Let's focus on something actually important. Boring. Fine. Close your eyes. Oh shit, my eyes. Oh, we're back in the Blood Meridian. I wake up in a wooden bench. Before me lies a narrow, dimly lit alley. An often familiar road. Could I have seen it? Finally. I hear a voice come from the side. I turn around and see a boy with a weird expression on his face. You're late. Who are you? The boy blinks in bewilderment. We're not going anywhere like this. Try again. He takes a very deep breath. You are late! I stare at him, confused. He stares back also, confused. Sorry? The boy nods, satisfied. See? Much better. Do you have a name? My name's Tresca. I give the brat an evaluating look. He's so young, already coming at me with questions like that. None of your business. Besides, will anyone tell me what I'm doing here? Hey, that's rude. Not like you're somebody else's here besides me. Haven't they told you anything? I know all there is to know, for one. About what? You're obligated to escort me to the store. Jessica says that and strikes a victory pose. No way I'm doing that. You do understand the refusal's futile. Well, aren't you full of yourself? I'm serious. I'm not the one who decided that. Do you think I'm delighted with your company? He's weird. Constantly shifting between happiness, sadness, loudness, silence. He's a wacko. And his name is stupid. Are we going or what? You can go. I need to think. I'd be happy to, but I don't know the way. Jessica puts a cunning smile. Bite my lower lip in frustration. I'll be honest with you. I don't like you. He simply bursts out laughing in reply. I do like you, though. He grabs my hand without hesitation. I don't even have time to retort. Lead the way. Our trip to the store went fine. It's not for the fact that Tresca was walking way faster than me. On the other hand, at times he stopped abruptly and went backwards, studying the ground underneath his feet. In the end, the trip took a lot longer than it should. Reaching the store's outdoors, we were greeted by a sign. We're closing in 20 minutes. But they'll probably didn't indicate their working hours in this way. They probably have special staff for this. Someone who just runs to change the sign every 5 minutes. It's convenient. Are you joking? Yeah. You're so annoying. It's much better than being boring. How old are you, by the way? None of your business. And what's your name? None of your business. I was raised, slapped the living hell out of that brat. A scary-looking man suddenly appeared behind the glass, showing a cardboard sign that says, "We're closing in 15 minutes." Let's go. What are you waiting for? Oh yeah. After another round of going across the long rows of canned products, we realized that we're lost. I can't believe you don't know where they sell milk. That was for first. Maybe we should ask somebody for directions. Sure. Getting his voice. It's too close. It's too close to her voice. So I keep messing it up. Hey, wait up! Jessica lets go of my hand and walks confidently towards one of the few store customers. The person is standing with their back to us, studying something on the shelf. Hello, can I? Can't hear neither the second part of his question nor the reply he gets. My good-for-nothing friend freezes in place. Thinking the customer strain the eyes, I hurry towards them. Got that burp out. Is he yours? The customer talks to me. He speaks with disgust while wearing a scornful expression.
If he's yours, please get him away from me.
Yes, I'm sorry. I grabbed Tresca's hand and lead him away. He's still looking at the customer. His mouth ajar and eyes popped. He's also shaking. When we turn around the corner, Tresca calms down. What's that? I got so scared, he said. What? No, not again! Suddenly, Tresca starts screaming like crazy. I cover his mouth with my hand. His face is burning. He's crying. Can you act normal? You don't understand. Of course I don't. I don't understand anything. Annoying other people is still wrong, though. It's something you don't understand, it seems. You're mean. Who? Me? Jessica pushes me away and runs off. Drat! At the edge of my vision, I see the store staff hang a new sign at the door. There you are. I meet Tresca at the cash register. Before that, I managed to visit a milk park after finding out where it was. Hey, you! Move! I hear an angry voice coming from the other side of the long queue that has formed after Tresca. I squeeze through towards him. What happened? The boy doesn't respond. He just looks at his feet and sniffs. The cashier towers over him. There's a bag of milk lying between them. Is he yours? Yes. Just leave him home next time. People in the queue nod in agreement. Pay for the goods, please. Yes, of course. And the waiting fee. What? You heard me. I did, but that's unheard of. Jessica starts giggling, and so all of a sudden, the fact that your son is a retard too. But you heard me. You heard me. You know what? In a fit of rage, I throw a banknote at the cashier of much higher value than needed. Been counting in all this stupid fee. Grab the bag of milk and turn around on my heels. We're leaving, Tresca. Son. Looking at a single mother? Oh, the dentist system is dangerous with single mothers. You gotta be careful with that. We gotta use an alternate revised system, or else you are in for a horrible treat. We're gonna keep running through it. I'm gonna show you what happens when you're in that horrible path. I can navigate either way. I'm a professional fixer-upper. They call me Bob the Builder. Spend the whole trip back in silence. At some point, we end up turning right, towards a gas station. There, Tresca finally breaks his silence. Do you like ice cream? No. Okay. Look at the boy's face. Light flickers in his eyes for a brief moment, then goes out. You know. He turns away from me in the path and walks straight towards the highway of termination. Sarah's back confused. Oh, he has that shaft neck. Seems like you're not helping me at all. New playful light flickers in Tresca's eyes. Good night's sleep, baby. Everything's going well. I know how to save him. I'm just number one. Outside the bag, outside the bag, outside the bag. Again by Nikita Kryukov. Got an ending! Was it the good ending? I don't know. I know there's like 5 more achievements. Bajo Maiden. I have fun. I hope you all have fun. You know, sometimes I gotta bring that crazy milk. Hold on. I'm gonna let this run. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I think the best way to celebrate this game with a cold, fucking show it, a cold glass of milk. Now this isn't real milk, this is almond milk because I don't drink normal milk. I love normal milk, it's not a problem. But almond milk is better on my calories and it lasts longer. Alright? You know, we on that, but we on that looking for shit. I'm losing out on the fat content, of course, you know, we're losing some proteins. But we pick it up other places. So a nice cold glass of milk, almond. In enjoyment, and we're gonna get that on that mustache. We're gonna get that mustache spread. Milk outside a bag of milk outside a bag of milk. We love it. God, it's dirty as fuck. I brought the milk for the kid, don't worry. So thank you all for watching. Most important, I want to thank my friend. I wanted to play these games for a while, but I didn't have the I didn't have the willpower to buy the games. And he bought me one, so I bought the other. And I tricked him and thought he was only going to watch one game. He got 2 games. I know there's more I need to do, but as all these games, I'll do it on my own. And by that, never. Also, thank you. I have a new broken girl to put on the tree. We got the Lanes, we got the Rays, we got Asuka's, we got her. What even her fucking milk girl's name? Anyway, Thank you all for watching. It was a good stream. Let's go off for the rest of the week. Wednesday, we're gonna be doing some more Warhammer building. Gotta build a Rhino. Maybe I'll build something else. Bag milk is only in fucking like Canada. We can't get that in America. You know that. We're good people. I'm not allowed in Canada because I said I'm gonna drink their milk like a Capri Sun. So building Warhammer Rhino on Wednesday. I did some priming this weekend, so I have a bunch of stuff ready to paint. Friday we'll be back with that Death Stranding. Saturday we're going on that Rogue Trader, doing like that last act, starting that up. Maybe it's only 2 more sessions, and then we can start up some Dragon's Dogma. Nothing next Monday because that's clued out for other stuff, and we'll just start the cycle again. But anyway, thank you all for watching. Hope you had a good one. Hope you like that new Be Right Back music. But you know what? Have a good night. It's late. Go to sleep. Have good dreams. Bye bye.